What is the future of human rights in digital identity laws? Imagine a world where your digital identity is as important as your physical self. Every online interaction, from banking to social media, relies on how your identity is verified. As technology advances rapidly, especially with artificial intelligence and surveillance tools, the way laws protect human rights in digital spaces is evolving too. Digital identity laws will need to strike a careful balance between enabling innovation and safeguarding rights like privacy, freedom of expression, and non-discrimination. These laws will increasingly focus on how personal data such as biometric information, behavioral patterns, and other identifiers are collected, stored, and used. The challenge is to ensure these laws uphold human dignity and autonomy while supporting technological progress. Looking ahead, we will see a broader scope of identity protection. Traditional human rights laws tend to protect individual rights separately, but digital identity laws will need to cover the entire ecosystem of identity formation. This includes social interactions, chance events, and the ongoing development of personal identity over time. Laws will have to address how AI-driven surveillance and profiling could influence or even distort a person's ability to freely develop their sense of self. Surveillance technologies enabled by artificial intelligence can create what is called a chilling effect. People may change their behavior or hide parts of themselves out of fear of being constantly watched. This directly threatens core human rights like freedom of speech and association, which are vital to identity. Future laws will need to explicitly limit intrusive surveillance and promote transparency and accountability in AI systems. Privacy and data protection will remain as central pillars. Laws will expand globally to include principles like collecting only necessary data, limiting its use to specific purposes, and ensuring individuals give informed consent. AI used in identity verification must be auditable, fair, and privacy-respecting. Frameworks like privacy by design and verifiable AI will be essential to demonstrate fairness and accuracy. Transparency and ethical AI will also be key. Laws will requiring AI systems to be explainable and subject to oversight to prevent discrimination and bias. This includes complex AI models that combine multiple algorithms and AI systems that interact directly with humans. Clear information about how AI processes identity data will help maintain trust and protect individual rights. As digital identity systems are deployed worldwide, harmonizing laws across different regions will become more important. Countries like those in the European Union, the United States, Brazil, and South Korea have different rules for data protection and digital rights. Future digital identity laws will need to navigate these differences to ensure consistent protections for human rights everywhere. Public oversight will grow in importance. Governments and independent agencies will need to establish mechanisms for accountability, redress, and audits to prevent misuse of digital identity systems. This will help ensure that rights are respected and abuses are addressed swiftly. Inclusion and access will also be vital. Laws will need to make sure vulnerable populations are not excluded or discriminated against by digital identity systems. This means safeguarding digital literacy, access to technology, and protections for those with limited digital skills. Practically, future digital identity laws will likely requiring AI systems to be auditable and free from bias. Stronger data protection measures will be essential, along with limits on government and private sector surveillance powers. Individuals will have the right to control, correct, and delete their digital identity data. Public participation and oversight will be necessary to shape fair and effective governance. Overall, the future of human rights in digital identity laws will depend on a mix of technology, law, and ethics working together. We will need to rethink traditional legal approaches to identity to meet the challenges posed by AI and surveillance. This ongoing effort aims to protect personal identity in a world where digital and physical lives are increasingly intertwined.